A world that didn't need to win. Most online worlds don't end up in explosions. They don't shut down with sirens or countdowns. They just get quieter. Fewer names on the login screen. A marketplace that still works but no longer changes. A city built for thousands, now holding dozens or one. This is not a story about failure. It's a story about a world that chose to remain. When people talk about dead online worlds, they usually mean one thing: the servers went offline. But some worlds never died. They stopped being noticed. They weren't optimized for growth. They didn't pivot. They didn't reinvent themselves every year. They stayed exactly what they were and let time pass through them. The world itself. Imagine arriving here for the first time. The systems still work. The quests still resolve. Doors still open when they meant to. But no one rushes you. The people who remain aren't grinding. They aren't competing. They aren't maintaining. Not because they have to, but because the place that still matters to them. Not as a product, not as content, but as a place they once lived, part of their life. The players, the last inhabitants of a world, are never casual. They remember where things used to be, who built what, which corners stayed untouched for years. They don't ask what's next, they ask what's still here. These are archivists, caretakers, monks, not heroes. They don't want an audience. misunderstanding. From outside worlds like this, they look unfinished, empty, not worth the time. But that's only true if you think of purpose of a world as growth. Some worlds were built to endure, not expand. Stability isn't stagnation. Silence isn't absence. The mystic turn. There's a reason why explorers keep finding places like this, not because they're impressive, but because they're intact. These worlds passed their trial. They didn't conquer, they didn't collapse. They didn't need to be remembered loudly. They just remained available, waiting for someone who understands them who understands the difference between activity and presence. In closing, if you found this world by accident, that's usually how it happens. If you stayed longer than you expected, that's the point. Not every world is meant to win. Some are meant to still be there. And if you're watching this, you're probably the kind of person who notices the difference. Mystic Universe documents the worlds that survived their trials and chose stability over conquest.